everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Sophia Dodola, founder of All of the Nectar and the Graze Academy, and this is my new kitchen. I'm so excited about this kitchen. We haven't officially moved in. Hopefully when you're watching this video, I live in this new home, but regardless, I'm able to shoot in it and I'm very excited about it. Today's video is all about picnics. Summer is quickly approaching. It kind of feels like summer right now in May. And I thought it would be such a great topic to touch on is because I have some experience with picnics, but there's a ton of things that go into it, and I wanted to tell you and prepare you so that if this is something you're thinking about doing, you have all the tools you need. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need is storage space. When I did my first picnic, I lived in a small studio apartment in West Hollywood, California, and it was for 20 women at a bridal shower. And it was a ton of stuff. Like I had pillows, poofs, tablecloths, and the wooden farm table, all of that. I needed a space for it, and I recommend making sure that you have a garage, a backyard, a storage unit would be great, something that you can really put all of your props in. And that doesn't hurt if you have a grazing table business anyways, and you want to put all of your props in that area instead of taking up your whole brand new kitchen, which platters and things would actually look cute in here. Number two, this one is probably the most important thing you need to have, and it is a weather clause featured in your contract/service agreement. I think this is so important because the weather is unpredictable. It's something that you can't count on the weather app to tell you, oh, it's going to be 67 and sunny tomorrow, because if you're by the beach and you're doing a beach picnic, a gray cloud can come over and just rain on your parade, and you don't want that happening. But if it does happen, at least you have a weather clause that can protect you. You guys can have add-ons. Now, this is a great way to make an extra few bucks, but you are going to need that storage space for it. But you can offer as an add-on umbrellas, like a big one for sun or rain. You can offer an indoor-outdoor tent. You can offer the heat lamps, things like that. Number three, you'll be needing a truck or a large rental vehicle to get to and from the event with all of your stuff. You can get away with going to deliver boxes or a grazing table for that matter in your car or commercial vehicle, but you're going to need something bigger because you're transporting tables and chairs and tents and flowers that are usually tall and all sorts of things. So make sure that you have the right transportation. Okay, so number four is you're gonna need extra hands. When I did my first picnic, I had two people helping me. I had a man that was in charge of the truck with the big 6.5-foot table, and then I had another assistant, and she helped me with setting up the design, and he did the heavy lifting, and then I focused on the grazing table runner that I made on the picnic table. Not everyone's going to have a grazing table runner on their picnic table. That is also a great add-on. You don't want to just include everything in the picnic. However, it is nice to have an ultimate package that includes X, Y, Z, and then have all these beautiful add-ons. Or you just say, this is the picnic price, here are the add-ons. It's totally up to you. What I was saying with the teammates is it's super important to have this help, because you can't just do it on your own like we do most of the grazing tables or boxes. You want to have the person that can help you design and while you are focusing on the styling, because remember, we are artists first, not table lifters. Number five is kind of obvious, but you can't, unless you have your liquor license. Here it's, I don't know, 20, 30, 50, I don't know. It's thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to have a liquor license. For me, it is not worth it. Have champagne or wine and you're gifting it to them, that I think is fine. Don't quote me on it, but I do know pouring it for them is not okay, because you are there as your business, and if you're pouring without a liquor license, it's a no-no. So just do a little research on it in your town, because prices are so different everywhere. I just know it's like something that I never even wanted to get into once I saw the price of that. Number six is table props. Sometimes we forget, oh, I am supplying, you know, plates, but I didn't bring forks and I didn't bring knives and I didn't bring napkins. So you just want to be sure that you create a visual of how you want the picnic to be and what it's going to look like. So if I was doing a grazing table runner and this is my table, I want to have little individual plates for them all set out. So if it's a party of 6 or a party of 8, I'll do 4 and 4. And then have the napkin, and then you can do a little decorative lavender or rosemary, some herbs. Visually see it in your eye of what it's going to look like so that you know what to charge and you know what to bring. Number 7, our final picnic thing would be cushions. Cushions are super important and they're so expensive. A little DIY that I did was I went to Walmart and bought a bunch of pillow stuffing, and then on Amazon I bought these like $2 too. Some of them were $2, some of them were $7, but they were pillowcases, like little square ones, about this decorative. And the theme was gold and pink. It was that bridal shower. And so I just hand stuffed them. So if you have the time and you're trying to save a little bit of money, I stuffed 30 pillows for decorative purposes. And then I brought about 4 poofs. 2 were my own and I bought 2 from Target. So just be sure you have seats for people. Be sure you have extra seats if someone decides to come by that they didn't know. And you want it to feel really abundant and full and really fun. You can get a ton of inspiration off of Pinterest of all these different types of picnics and pull from there. But there's definitely a creative, affordable way to make picnics happen without spending all of your money. But if you do want to get all the poofs, be sure you're calculating all of them before you quote your client. That is probably the first mistake that I made, was quoting my picnic client before I bought anything. So I didn't make too much on that event because I didn't do my calculations. Is be sure you know how much your table is, your food is, your parchment paper, your flowers. Are you gonna go buy a heat lamp? How much does that cost? Is that something they said they were interested in and they're gonna cover those costs? And then also give the client the option to provide their own carpet or their own table or their own poofs. That way you can make it visually happen for them and then you're not going out of pocket. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe somewhere down here, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.